Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own. David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Trying play action. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daniels. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Gators offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was
turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Right on the money. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and needing...
Gonna let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throwing right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. And it's incomplete on third down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And incomplete on the deep ball. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do.
Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Gators are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The offense lining up for a first down play.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Taylor wants to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this,
he wants to go deep. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for space, it's Daniels. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's Wilson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Gators come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Using his legs to buy some time. Looking to the big tight end. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the misfire now on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gators have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now improvising. He's going to take off. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Gators! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Coming out with it, it's Glover. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
High wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The noise is deafening. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Taylor wants to throw it. He'll get rid of it. That's caught. It's Thompson. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Clock is winding down here in the first half. They'll send out the field goal team. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been...
There he goes! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Steps away to find some room. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his man.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking for room, it's Daniels. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Offense changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Holds it in. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and trying to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He'll do it himself. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Glagway. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Glagway. It's complete on the right side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Ball. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They've got the lead here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
As a quarterback, you've got to be precise when throwing these corner routes. You cannot leave the ball short or that thing is getting picked. So nice job by the QB putting enough air under the ball to give his wide receiver a chance.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Extra point here will tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll run it again. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the ground, it's Ball. Picks up the first down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Toss sweep right. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Ball. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown,
clutch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play with it.
Gashing the knee on the right. Pass to Ted. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Dropping back, it's Flagway. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. At the 45 on his way. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking for space, it's Long. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Second down coming up. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds his tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Splits the uprights. Good. And they go back on top. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.